How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Hope y'all are doing alright. This is me from Saturday, February 18th, an old Hickory lake. I started the day out by fishing around a little shaky head. Got one about my fourth cast. It's a decent guy. We'll take him. Kind of decided to start a little bit deeper. This is in like that 5 to 6 foot range, and it pulls up to probably about 2 or 3 foot there. As you can see, I transitioned kind of down the creek. There's a little drop right here. Right out in front of the trolling motor, it's about 5 foot, but where I was casting was actually about 2 or 3. So I'm kind of getting the idea that, hey, these fish are probably a bit shallower in this pocket than I was thinking. And so I kind of moved to this flat where it's about 2 to 3 foot here. It's real skinny water. Lots of stumps and logs, as you can see, so lots of obstacles. But the water is actually high this time. We've got an influx of rain and stuff, so I figured this might be my chance to get back into this culvert. I've kind of been wanting to hit this culvert for a while and just haven't really done it. I don't know why. I launch here pretty often. It's like right by the launch. I didn't even hop on the big motor at all, but I decided to switch things up a little bit, try to throw a spinnerbait, and I really couldn't get anything going with that, and I figured that it probably wasn't going to happen with that, but you know, you just want to try things sometimes. So I figured I'd give it a shot for a couple casts and see what happened. My results were as expected. About you guys, but the fluke is probably one of my confidence baits. It's fun to fish, it's easy to fish, and I can pretty much put it anywhere. I'm probably about halfway out from that culvert right now. Got him. That's a keeper. Ended up hooking up with a decent fish right here. I mean, it's not a giant, but none of the fish are giants that I catch today, just a forewarning. But it's all about getting out there, just seeing what's happening. In the same pocket, I've caught multiple 3s and 5s, so the potential's there, but you just have to weed through it. After that fish, I decided to spend a little bit more time kind of working the culvert, seeing if I can get further back in it, see if there's anything else in there. I think I got like one more bite in there, but I missed. So at that point I decided, hey, let's get on with our day. We've got other spots that we want to hit, so let's roll out of here and see what else the day brings. Turned the boat, started heading out, and I just like to hit this spot. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You never really know. There's just a bunch of like lay downs and stuff. 6. sinking. Up to like 3. There's a nice break right there, so it can be a good spot depending on where they're sitting on the break, or they'll tuck up underneath that boat or the dock. Ended up hooking up with one that's a little guy, little pipsqueak. Right after that fish, I decided to kind of head on down towards the dam and see what the day brought us. It's a beautiful day out on Old Hickory. I went out on Sunday the next day and it was blowing 15. There was like 3-foot rollers and it was not as fun of a ride. Happy I got to have at least one beautiful day out there. This next spot's kind of a community hole. And it plays pretty well in the fall and winter, but in the spring and summer, this is like where all of like the big yachts and all the party goers come. It's called Skinny Dip Cove. It's kind of a community hole. But I was just kind of chilling today, listening to some Bassmaster Elite Series weigh-ins and trying to catch me my 5th fish. So
it's 28.15 to take the lead. 24 pounds, 15 ounces. 63 pounds and 3 ounces. Moves into second place currently. What a start to his Elite Series career. Go Bass Fishing World. Pete
I'm fishing right now, I'm probably sitting out in like 11 foot, and then up towards the bank it's obviously like a foot deep there, but there's just, as you noticed throughout the video, I'm trying to fish breaks. I've only caught one fish off of like a flat, and that was in the back of that culvert. So all these breaks, especially this time of year, I've noticed that the fish will sit off of them, and as the sun gets high and it warms up, they kind of move up shallow a little bit, sun themselves, and then as soon as that sun comes back down, they'll kind of pull off again. So it's probably like 3:30, 3:45 in the afternoon. I don't have much daylight left, but just kind of burning time here. So I was fishing real slow to begin with, and I decided to kind of pick up a little bit because I was going to move. And there's not much here, but in the summertime, this spot will fill up with grass. So there's just like sparse dead grass and lay down, and it's kind of a muddier bank. Mud can be your friend in the winter. We're looking at like 45 to 47 degree water temps this day, I believe. There you go, hooked up one. Get that thing on the swim.
Well, hopefully play, you get a shot, but if you don't, we'll see you at Seminole.
Number
Yeah, I
5.
think I'll drop
Thank you
out.
for watching.
But,